So they put the plate of donuts out here to test your guilt. If you don't touch it, you're guilty. I ate the whole thing.
Welcome to the
Good morning, West Lafayette. You see what I did there? It's like a Robin Williams movie.
We're here with the lovely Sophia Holt Wilson.
Hello.
Yep.
I'm the original starter of the podcast idea in
She's my
college.
ex.
I didn't know if you guys knew this, but I'm the reason you're here today.
She's my ex-podcast host.
That's not true.
We have a history.
I've wanted to host a college podcast ever since I was a wee child who could manifest thoughts in his head.
I don't believe that. I don't think you were listening to any podcasts as a child. I don't think you even knew what the word podcast meant.
I still don't know what that means.
No, you're wrong. I totally listen to a lot of podcasts.
What podcast did you listen to?
I listened to your podcast. It was pretty good.
That was a year ago.
I listened to Mark Maron's podcast.
What the fuck?
Yeah,
with
what the
Mark
fuck?
Maron.
What the fuck, buddies?
I don't actually listen to a lot of podcasts, so.
Oh wow, okay. And you're gonna sit here and preach about podcasts to me?
I listen to trash podcasts, like just absolute garbage YouTuber podcasts. That's
Like The Whole Plate?
Are you guys YouTubers? Do you guys?
We're going to
vlog?
be once I
vlog.
once I fucking edit the first video and put it up.
I've wanted to vlog for a while.
We should do it. Now we have a platform to do it
It's an
on.
easy way to
Make money.
pump out shit, I mean.
Oh.
Just steaming piles of shit every day.
How quickly you think we can become YouTube partners and get that revenue?
A month.
Yep.
Easy.
All
If
right.
we're pumping out videos every day,
Yeah.
we could accumulate at least 1,000 views in a month.
All right.
Is that probably enough?
At least 1,000 views in a month.
Is that enough to make money?
Yeah, maybe like a cent.
Hell yeah.
A cent.
Sometimes people that we knew in high school would like make YouTube videos, and then they would make like a couple cents. Off
Oh,
of it.
really? I didn't know people would get stuff monetized.
I don't think YouTube does that anymore. I think there's like a threshold now.
I think you have to apply to be like a YouTube partner to
Oh,
get
really?
monetization on your channel. Yeah.
Damn.
And they have to like review your content and make sure it's safe for advertisers, and
Fucking capitalism.
I feel like they also have to make sure that like your channel would make money, because if it is like, you know, a kid who gets like 10 views, you know, from all of his friends in middle school, like I don't think they're gonna monetize your channel.
Yeah.
Because you're not gonna make any money.
Well, an interesting thing that's been happening, I'm interested in the business of YouTube myself, and they are making it now because they're getting sued by some, like, government company because apparently they were giving children's information away, or, like, they, you know, with their analytics, like, they gather information about their viewers. So they were, like, using children's information, and so they're getting sued for that. So now they're going to put something in place where a channel has to either decide if they're going to produce adult content or children content. And if it's children's content, they can't have comments on their videos. And something about ads, I don't remember what exactly it is, but the comments thing is a really big problem because a lot of channels are family friendly but don't just appeal to kids.
Yeah, well, children's content on YouTube is weird because a lot of it is like Spider-Man, Elsa, like
That stuff's
like
hot.
scat, like porn,
Yeah.
you know, basically.
Yeah. It's real fucked up.
Yeah, which I really don't understand it. It's
I don't
it's like,
understand because if you're a parent, just watch your fucking kid and make sure that
yeah.
they're watching videos that.
Well, is like the reason why those things exist because it kind of like caters to the algorithm or something. Like it gets promoted because it has like all of these like the thumbnail has Spider-Man
Yes,
in it, and
yes,
the
the
title is Elsa,
algorithm
and
For sure. I think I watched a video once on like how many videos it takes to get to like a not actually kid safe video.
yeah,
And so like if you just continually are
Yeah.
playing a playlist of videos, it'll eventually get to not kid friendly content.
yeah.
Which I feel like is a YouTube problem in itself. So
Are you sure these kids just aren't really kinky?
Well, it'll definitely make them kinky if they're watching like
Yeah.
like poop fetish
Can you-
videos.
can you imagine-
during their formative years?
being a child and just suddenly seeing like fucking roly poly oly just hammering.
There's gonna
his
be there's
sister.
gonna be there's gonna be a huge influx of poop fetish people in the next generation, like younger than us, when they grow up, when they get to be our age. They're gonna be shitting all over each other.
Oh gosh, I couldn't imagine shitting on someone else.
I feel like half those Elsa videos are like Elsa eating poop.
You seem to know a lot about these Elsa poop videos.
Listen, I had to do a little bit of research for this episode. I'm not proud of it, but you know, I didn't. I mean, I only got half chub. You know,
I don't blame you. I don't blame you, except for the fact that like most of the time, Elsa's played by like a dude. Like,
no,
a skinny
no,
dude.
no. I don't think so.
I've seen
What?
That. You've never seen
How
that?
do you know so much
No.
about this? I'm a bit alarmed, honestly.
We have a segment on this show that we're gonna call "Down the Rabbit Hole Plate," where we go in on a anomaly of the internet. This week it's Spider-Man Elsa scat porn, and we just do a lot of research and present it on this episode.
Wait, what is scat porn?
Scat like is poop.
Scat poop. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I get it now. I'm
It's not scat like
the
they're just scatting as
I
they're
didn't know if
fucking.
scat stood for something like.
It's an acronym.
scrotum.
Super calcified
No.
asshole toots. Yeah. So let's do a mini review on the show. We saw some Purdue theater yesterday.
Oh hell yeah!
I still don't know what the title of it is.
It's Miss Pemberley Christmas at
No.
Bennett's.
Bennett. Wow.
No, it's not.
Miss Bennett Christmas at Pride and Prejudice.
Pride
It's
and
it's the
Prejudice.
it's effectively the Pride and Prejudice holiday special.
It really is. But they
was-
put it on stage.
Yeah, no, it was Miss Bennett Christmas at Pemberley. Pemberley's like their home estate. It's like Skyfall or whatever, you know. Or it's like
Sky-
James Bond's family estate is Skyfall.
Oh.
Really need to
Yeah, they
stop
like
See, I
doing
saw that movie, but I didn't connect those pieces.
Ah, God, you're so stupid.
How rich you have to be to name your estate something like that?
Decently rich, I guess.
Yeah, I mean, you can name your estate whatever you want.
I feel like
You could name your house
No one
something.
would give a fuck though, but they give a fuck if you're rich, like Michael Jackson.
I don't give a
was,
fuck
like-
about
Oh,
the
yeah, yeah, yeah.
Pemberleys.
Like, you know what I'm saying though?
Or like Graceland.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Yeah.
exactly.
It's a good point.
They name their shit. They brand their shit.
You
They
could
branded
brand
their house.
If you tried hard enough, you could brand your apartment.
Oh, what are we gonna call this apartment?
I don't know because, I don't know.
It has to be posh.
Let's see. What are we gonna call this
There's
place?
not enough attitude in this apartment for a name.
We should
Do you need
we should
more
put more
attitude?
we should put more posters on the walls.
Yeah, there
Yeah.
definitely needs to be more
The walls are a bit bare.
personality.
There's a nice little owl in the corner.
Yeah, yeah, Leah gave that to me.
We'll just call it the shithole for now.
The shithole, yeah, I like it.
Yeah, that's got a nice ring to it. It's a lot better than like Crack House, you know. It's a little bit more.
Well, ours
creative.
isn't quite a crack
Yeah, you know what?
house.
This is too nice for a crack house, honestly. Our counters are cleanish. And we have counters.
But the review of
Yeah.
Miss
Oh, right. I forgot.
Christmas Pemberley Miss Bennett.
It's a Pride and Prejudice unofficial sequel, or maybe official. I don't know.
Which I don't know a single fuck about Pride
me,
and Prejudice.
me either. I have not read the book. I've not seen the movie.
There were
I
a few jokes
haven't-
in there that were like, if you read Pride and Prejudice,
Yeah,
maybe
like
you'll get this.
Like
or-
they referenced that like one of the
Yeah.
sisters is absent, and all of the old people in the audience were like, "Oh my god, it's so funny!" I was like, "Oh yeah."
the abundance
That's
of
the
old
book
people.
they read in high school.
I guess so. How long is
Maybe
Pride and
a book.
Prejudice?
How long is it?
Yeah.
I'm not sure. I know that it was written at like the time that the book is set. I think it was like published in the early 19th century.
So were all the characters that were in Pride and Prejudice in this?
I think the only characters that were in Pride and Prejudice that were in this were the two older sisters, Jane and Lizzie. I think they're the main-ish characters of the book.
Did they mention the other sisters, or did they just make up the rest of the other sisters?
I think they I'm not sure, because I've never read it or seen it. Have you seen Pride and Prejudice and Zombies?
No.
Oh, me either, but that exists. I don't know how it ties into the
Just
source
so
material,
you know,
but
it exists. I would have preferred to see Miss Pemberley's Christmas with Miss Bennett zombie version.
oh no.
Yeah, it had a riveting plot full of romance and
The
fun
plot
little
sucked.
mix-ups.
The plot sucked.
That good old little letter mix-up when you accidentally put your love
was so
letter in the wrong book.
It wasn't that bad. I honestly was
was
expecting
frustrating.
something really dry and kind of boring.
That's fair,
But it wasn't bad. I liked it. I don't
Okay,
know.
well, listen to me though. The plot, every single problem in this play could have been solved within 2 seconds, but the play had to last.
That's how
That's how theater works.
Yeah.
Well, in
That's
my
how you
opinion,
build a
in my
plot.
opinion, they should try better.
You have to suspend your disbelief a bit when you're watching.
Did you
shit.
not feel immersed
No.
in the Pemberleys?
No, because I could have solved that issue in 2 seconds. Meanwhile, they're running around, Mr. Darcy, help my ass, help my poor ass. Well, guess what? Just literally tell the truth, dummy. Don't walk away.
Arthur was shy.
He's a little pussy. No offense. He's a little pussy though.
Hot takes.
Wow.
No, there were some good jokes, I feel like. Some of the old people laughed at
Oh, there
jokes
was-
a lot
yeah,
harder.
there
than
was this,
theirs.
I remember it was like in the very beginning. I forget what happened, but someone was like, I feel like it was something as trivial as like, "Ooh, it sure is cold outside." Some guy was like, "Ha!" like way in the back. I was like, Jesus Christ, that was that funny to you? Like it was something like that, I swear. But old people were crazy. They loved it.
Yeah.
Old people.
There
I
was
Damn.
bet plenty of old people walked out of that being like, "Oh, that was so lovely."
It
Yeah.
was pretty good.
I heard some person. It was some older guy, and he was like, "Oh, so much better than the last one." Blah, blah, blah.
I mean, he's not wrong.
Well, man, it's,
When I was at the bathroom during the intermission, trying to walk back, there's some old ass dude walking in front of me, taking up the entire fucking hallway. He walks so slow. That's all I had to say. That's my old person
wow.
interaction.
Have
That was-
you managed to?
I have not shit yet.
Oh man.
Oh man.
Carter had a bit of a poop issue.
He had some major gas pains when we were seeing the show yesterday.
It
You
still
looked
hurts.
visibly uncomfortable the entire.
I was
show.
sweating the whole time. Honestly, I was sweating like
So,
a whore in church.
It's still just in your body, like
I guess,
you're
I got
gonna
some pebbles
die,
out.
dude.
but like
Damn.
nothing.
Take some gas
nothing
sex.
big.
I might have some.
Really?
Maybe I can look after the show. You got to suffer through the show though.
That's okay. It doesn't hurt as much today.
That's good.
Maybe I shot
You
myself.
should just eat,
myself.
like-
I'm sure eating that egg McMuffin isn't gonna help though.
That's okay.
Stop eating fucking junk.
You brought it to us.
You look. I don't
You literally
care.
told me eat one. Your words. You said Carter.
Because
eat
I
one
paid
of these.
for it.
Okay, well, thank you.
I
And
can't
I
afford
enjoyed
the
it.
nice shit that'll help your bowels. I don't.
This is
Fair.
probably the nicest thing McDonald's has.
You need some Fiber One bars. You eat 2 of those babies, you'll be good.
I ate some Raisin Bran.
But if you eat too much fiber, then you'll also get stopped up. I
Oh
think.
really?
Maybe.
I thought if you eat too much fiber, you shit like a monster.
Oh, maybe. I don't know.
That's what I would like.
Or it's too much. Is it too much protein that'll get you stopped up? I don't know.
I think so.
It's too much protein. Yeah, no.
I
'Cause
just
what it was
remember
is when I was in swimming, I used to eat a ton of. I used to pound like protein bars all the time, like during meets, and those would last all day. And then I'd get super constipated, like right before a race. Like, oh fuck, I'd be like Carter, sweating in the
I was talking
fucking-
about that pasta salad that they always had at the meets the other day. That shit was so good.
I was never into pasta. I don't think I ever tried
You
it.
never had the pasta salad?
No, was
The
it like a
Crown
certain
Point
mom
Swimming
that always
Club
made it?
Pasta? Yes, it was. And I get out of the pool, that fucking pasta salad. Oh shit, it was the best.
I don't really
I'm so
know.
glad I'm an adult now and I don't have to play sports ever again in my life.
Same. I wish I quit swimming way sooner than I did. That was like the best decision I ever made.
Well, I'm glad that I'm not playing college football so that I can retain my eligibility for later when I go back to college and I'm super buff.
I'm glad I'm not doing college football. That way I won't lose all of my mental faculties in a few
But,
years
you know,
from all
the
head injuries.
let's say we all join a D3 team and we win a championship together. Tell me the pride that you have wouldn't be so immense that
I don't give a
you'd feel
single
so
like
accomplished.
flying fuck. I'm gonna be
Yeah.
honest. I work
The high would probably be comparable to the high that a woman gets after giving birth.
that I don't think you should make
Is
that
it just
comparison ever again.
immense pain?
But then after giving birth, you feel like, oh,
That's not-
my baby.
I'm gonna
and then you
fucking
get the
slap you.
trophy.
Do
when you
not
win
ever
the D3
compare winning
NCAA.
a football game.
It's D3
to
NCAA
birth.
football
Are
championships.
you kidding me? Are
It's
you
like giving
kidding
birth
me?
to, you make love with the team.
I
to
work
make the
at the
baby of the
stadium at
win.
my school, and a lot of times, like, old men will come up to me and be like, yeah, like, start talking to me about the game, and I'm just like, uh-huh. Go Hoosiers. Go Hoosiers.
I feel like this is your problem, not their problem.
Oh yeah. So Sophie used to go to Purdue, but now she goes to IU.
Mm-hmm.
So she's effectively our undercover sleeper agent.
That's true.
Give us some
Start a sleeper
give us some
cell
like
for us.
some spicy details.
Spicy
something
details,
really
I
naughty.
use to
Let's
this.
tell us something
Boo,
naughty.
boo,
Tell
and the
something
show.
naughty.
Cut the show.
I want to hear some.
Audio engineer, cut it. We're just gonna cut this out in post. You can't say that.
Not everyone is a Republican at my school, which is really nice.
Is everyone a Republican here? I
I
don't.
don't,
talk-
well,
I don't
you're in
talk
the
to them.
liberal school. So,
Oh, that's fair,
so
yeah, that's
Which
not-
is
yeah.
effectively non-existent to the rest of the school.
And also,
Yeah.
I'm kind of in a liberal more
Yeah.
field too,
Kinda.
so I don't really experience that either. I'm not
I-
an engineer.
I meet new people at IU and I complain about Purdue and I'm like, yeah, they were so mean to me. Every time I would say my major, they would look down on me because I'm in liberal arts and they were in STEM. And they're all like, I'm so sorry.
I don't feel that way. I feel like everyone's just surprised when I say that I'm like an English major.
Yeah.
Or a
No,
history major.
I seriously met people here that, there was one guy that I told my major and he was like, oh, but what's your actual major? And I was like, excuse you?
That's just mean.
Yeah, so, sorry, Purdue's just my ex-boyfriend and I'm not gonna stop talking about him anytime soon.
Dang.
But I had some good memories here. First semester, freshman year, that was the shit. I drink at Skulls all the time. Had a bunch of engineering friends, and then I stopped doing that.
Nice.
And it all went downhill until I left.
Maybe that's why this year's so fun to me, because basically I'm doing that now.
Except it's in your
Except by
apartment.
myself.
So it's not the same at all. Yeah, but listen, different people like different things, but personally, I like trees and I like water and I like...
What about bricks?
Yeah, we
I
have
like-
water. You ever been to the Wabash?
Oh, yeah.
Wabash River?
Yeah, but like, do you have a stream running through campus? A babbling brook?
Piss stream, probably.
A naked lady fountain? Are
We
you
don't
kidding
Oh,
me?
dang, that's hot.
We don't
Yeah, it
need
is
that.
hot.
We don't
I
need
get turned
that.
on every
Stop.
morning.
We have an engineering fountain.
I walk past that lady's butt and I'm like, good morning.
If you spank it, do you get good luck?
I'm
Is
sure
there
a
any-
lot of people have
are there
spanked
any,
it, but I haven't.
Like superstitions around that fountain?
Yes, one of the fish got stolen. I'm probably gonna tell the story completely wrong, but it was a long time ago.
Is this the fountain that's by the theater building?
Yeah.
Oh, the one with like the mermaids and
Yeah,
stuff.
it's like it has something to do with Venus, I think.
Okay.
Or like, Aphrodite, I think. And she's like a pregnant lady, and she's like reaching her arms up, and then there's a bunch of fish surrounding her. But there's one fish that's different, and it's because the fish that was originally there got stolen. And they still don't know who took. They have no idea who took the fish, but they have an inclination that it was one of the frat houses. I don't know which one, and that they still have the fish to this day.
That's sick that they got away with it. I'm surprised they could.
Yeah.
It's pretty badass.
But
If we were in China, they would have
fountain
never
a lot.
gotten away with it. You know when you're in China, you're always on camera.
Is this?
Do you know about that like point system that
Yeah.
China has?
Yeah, where it's like if you don't have like enough points or whatever, it's like a social score. And if you have a low social score, like you can't leave the country.
Not yet. There's no
Can't get a
consequences yet.
Oh,
but,
is it a new thing?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
There's only, I believe, like positive things
Okay.
right now, but they're thinking that it's moving towards like you'll be able to be negatively impacted if.
Yeah, I heard like stuff that'll negatively impact you is like buying alcohol too much or something, and well, since it's
Looking
China,
at
it's like if
porn.
you're a journalist who speaks against the government, like
Oh yeah, you're fucked.
yeah,
This sounds like a good idea.
yeah.
I mean, it is for people like me who are just a lovely little square, and I don't do anything against the law ever. But you guys are fucked.
You guys, what we're just humble radio show hosts. Come on, man.
I'm just saying, I never
I
drink
love
alcohol,
China.
so I'd be great in China. I'd be buying cars all over the place, getting loans. Be great.
Getting loans. Anyways, enough about Asian people. Am I right?
All right,
Let's get-
well, I'd like to remove my name from this podcast, please.
How about IU Theater? You want to talk about IU Theater?
IU Theater, yeah, I've
Yeah.
seen 3 shows there.
I've
I
seen
liked
1.
2 of them. I've seen 2 plays and a musical, and I liked the plays. But yeah, we saw Big Fish there.
Yeah, I saw Big Fish. I did not like Big Fish.
And I don't think it was the fault of. I personally don't think it was the fault of anyone involved at IU, but the
What?
script.
Yes, I do. The directing and the blocking was awful.
Like I said, I didn't notice the blocking, but the script and the music were just, whew. And it sucks because I love the movie Big Fish. I've seen it a couple times, and it's
Oh,
a
really?
great movie. It's a great movie. I sob every
Who's
single
in it?
time. Oh man,
Because I think I know who plays the dad or who plays the son. Maybe I don't know.
it's a Tim Burton film.
Oh, it is?
so,
Oh, okay. So it might
many
be like
of
one of
his
his
usual
regulars,
actors.
yeah.
I feel like I know Helena Bonham Carter is in it, but
Oh, that makes
I don't
sense.
remember.
Is she like
who
the
plays
witch or
lead.
something?
Yes.
Ah, that makes sense.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah. I don't remember who plays the lead though. I don't want to say.
I'm gonna look it up. I have the ability to.
I liked there was a part of the show though where they like covered the pit in like
Oh yeah, and water. or whatever.
water things, and then at the very beginning they like did this dance, and then they would like throw the fish up through the fabric of the water, and they would just land on the stage, and that was funny. What?
I looked up the cast for Big Fish. Ewan McGregor plays the son.
Okay.
Daniel Wallace, I think, plays the dad. But there was some dude who, the guy that plays Carl the Giant, I don't know if someone photoshopped his face or if his face looks like this. Oh, his face, I think, actually looks like
Oh, yeah.
this. Hey, maybe I'll put a picture up. But
I feel like I remember what he looks like in the movie. It's not bad.
gotcha. He just got worse. Does he have like the same disease that what's his name has? The guy that plays Chewbacca. Rest his soul.
What is that guy's name?
I forget.
Don't look
I'm
at me.
sorry.
Matthew something.
I feel
I
like
have never seen a Star War.
you've not seen Star Wars.
No.
Really?
Yeah.
That's
You were
hard
talking to me about
believe.
it earlier, and I was just nodding
Oh.
and smiling.
Oh my god.
I mean, I'm interested in the.
Peter Mayhew, that's his name. I didn't even have to look it up. There we go. Peter Mayhew. He had like his legs were like really long or something like that, and he had bad knees.
As you probably do if your body's really large.
Yeah, I guess. Yeah, died recently. God rest his soul.
No, I don't care about Star Wars at all, but when I
Boo.
worked at Disney over the summer, I got to preview Galaxy's Edge, and I really like it. And it's
Yeah?
good for people who don't like Star Wars.
Really?
And they had some
I feel
really
like-
cool, weird food.
Oh, nice. I'm really pissed. I'm actually going there soon. Because we have family in Florida that we're visiting, and as we're going there, we're gonna go to Disney a bit, and I'm really pissed that it's going to be right before I turn 21, so I can't have any of the cool cantina drinks. Mm-hmm. I'm gonna have to
It's
drink
okay,
fucking
they're like
blue milk
$20
or
for
something.
a shot. It's like, it's really
I want to get
absurd.
fucked up in Disneyland in fucking
Me too, me
Star
too,
Wars
me
land.
too.
You can drink the blue milk, though. The blue milk's non-alcoholic. I prefer
just
the
milk?
green, actually.
Green milk.
No, it's
That's
not
in the
milk at
movies.
all. I was actually very pissed because...
Of course, it's not. It's from outer space. God.
No, but I thought it was going to have a milk consistency, you know? But it's like a slushy. And it's like a weird, like slimy...
Is that canon? Is that
Blue,
even
blue milk.
No,
Yeah, blue
the,
milk's
the
in the-
consistency of it.
Oh.
Is that canon?
I don't know.
Would George Lucas?
I
be
guess
okay with
that's
that?
what I
Did
would-
George Lucas oversee this?
I guess I would picture a space drink as being slimy, but...
Did you see the interviews where he called Disney white slavers? Yeah. He said that he sold Star Wars to white slavers.
I sold them to the white slavers that take these things and
George Lucas is my man.
Funny little Disney story for you. So, about 2 weeks before I left, we had a problem.
Is this the Jonas Brothers story?
No.
Can you tell that afterwards?
Okay, yeah. I forget that happened a lot, honestly.
You repress it?
Yeah, but about 2 weeks before I left, we had an issue with our line in which there's this firewall that goes cuts the queue in half if like there's a fire and it prevents the fire from spreading, and it fell down, and so basically our queue was cut in half, and we had to like find a weird way to direct guests in order to get them into the ride. But so it was super jank. Like people would come through and they'd be like, "What the heck is going on?" And on Twitter there were like Disney groups that were like one comment was that they were hiding a dead body.
What?
It's like the conspiracy is just through the roof. People really want to know what the fuck is going on when something is slightly awry with a Disney ride. But no, it was just a firewall. But there was one
they're
night.
hiding a dead body by the Pooh Bear ride.
Yeah, right. There was one night that Bob Iger actually was coming through for Galaxy's
shit.
Edge, and I didn't choose to stay to work that night because I wanted to go home. But everyone was really super stressed out because we had this like janky ass queue with this like gray wall cutting the middle of it, and this like makeshift wall that we had the guests going through.
You were-
and we were like, Bob Iger's gonna literally come through this line right now.
You worked in the Toy Story side,
Toy
though, right?
Story
Is that right near where the new Star Wars place is?
Yes, yeah.
Okay.
There's two entrances.
Is the Toy Story place relatively new?
Yeah, that was summer 2018.
Oh, okay.
There's two entrances to Galaxy's Edge, and one is by the Muppet Vision show, and the other one is in Toy Story Land.
Gotcha.
So, a lot of my friends got pulled to like work opening for Galaxy's Edge, so it was really cool.
That's pretty sick.
Yeah, a lot of people were very fanatical about it, obviously, but I watched videos of people just like walking in and sobbing, like at literally
I-
4 in the morning because that's when they opened it.
I love watching the videos of like raving nerds at like the opening of like Phantom Menace or something.
Mm-hmm.
You know, where they're like dressed like Jedi and they got their lightsabers and shit.
It's so cute, but it's a lot. It's a lot.
I actually, I'm a little bit of a Star Wars nerd. I'm not to that extreme extent where I sob after walking into Galaxy's Edge, or I like masturbate in my Jedi robes to the opening credits. But
Slave labor.
all three of the new movies, right? Yeah, Force Awakens, Rogue One, and Last Jedi. I went to opening midnight premiere for all three of those. I skipped Solo completely. I didn't even see it in theaters. I saw it when it came out on Netflix.
What'd you think of it?
I actually liked it.
I liked it a lot, honestly.
I liked it more than Rogue One.
Yeah. Rogue One was pretty good, too.
Rogue One just
Yeah,
has
really
like
nice.
no characters.
Fair enough.
I will
did
say
watch
the
part of Rogue One and then I fell asleep.
the absolute best thing about Rogue One is I think out of all of the new Star Wars movies, it nails the aesthetic the best.
I agree.
I think it looks the best. The cinematography is excellent. The sets, costumes, which is something. So I watched the new TV show the other day, The Mandalorian on Disney Plus, and I don't like it. I think it looks like one of the first things I noticed was that it looks like a fan film. Like I don't know if you've seen a lot of like high budget Star Wars fan films, but it looks like that. And I don't know what they've done on that. I don't know what they did on Rogue One that they didn't do on The Mandalorian, because I feel like they both have massive budgets. I'm not sure if budgeting is a thing,
They have to.
but it looks kind of cheapy. It looks like a fan film
Just
almost.
cutting corners.
Disney Plus is just in a weird place right now because there's that Lady and the Tramp movie that no one wanted, and they
Yeah.
were like, "Hey, we're putting this on Disney Plus because no
They
one
have
else
the,
wants it."
The Anna Kendrick Christmas movie. Does anyone remember that they did that?
No,
Is anyone that has Disney Plus even watching it? I don't know.
I don't
I'll probably
have
watch
Disney
it.
Plus.
And you'll hear the review right here. Tune in next month when I watch the Anna Kendrick movie.
Dude, Disney Plus is ruining my life.
Why?
Because now I get to watch The Sweet Life all I want.
Okay, but Victorious just got put on Netflix, so
Yeah.
That's
like
true. This
I'm
is true.
occupied for a while. Honestly,
I-
though, I don't think I can watch it. I watched it with some of my friends, but like I don't think I can sit down alone and watch Victorious.
Same. I think it's one of those shows you got to kind of mostly laugh at.
Yeah.
That's the thing. I feel like rewatching Hannah Montana or That's So Raven or Sweet Life, like, I don't think I'd like it.
No, it's a
Yeah.
weird experience.
It is a
I
weird
don't think it would age
experience.
very. It's a show for
didn't.
kids.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But Sweet Life on Deck is amazing because it has Kirby, the character Kirby.
Oh,
He
the
died,
guy?
didn't he?
Yeah, he did.
Sad.
Wait, he died?
Yeah, like 2015.
Wait, was
Wow,
was
yeah.
that the kid with the
No, the big security officer.
Oh, I know who you're talking about.
Yeah.
He died. Damn.
Yeah, he used to be in those Miller High Life commercials.
Damn. Rest
Taking
in
back the
peace.
high life.
Rest in peace. God damn.
He was so funny, honestly.
Was his character's name Kirby?
Yeah. I don't know his real name. I don't know the actor's name.
I'm gonna look it up. Kirby, Sweet Life on Deck.
But yeah.
Oh
guy.
shit! I totally forgot about him. That's fucked up. He died. His real name is Wendell Middlebrooks.
I like Kirby. better.
Wendell. Oh, I like that name.
Yeah. Rest in peace, Wendell.
I just can't.
You're forever immortalized on the Whole Plate episode 2.
I can't subscribe to like the hype around like, oh my god, I want to watch all of these Disney movies and I'm so excited to watch Mulan 5 times, and I don't
Yeah.
know. I respect it, but see, here's what bothers me. I have one of my Tinder pictures is like me with a Mickey Mouse jean jacket on in front of the castle.
Oh,
in
so
Magic
people
Kingdom.
think you're like a Disney
But-
mega fan.
First of all, you can't even tell that I'm in front of the castle unless
Okay.
you like are a Disney fan.
Okay.
But yeah, people will message me and they'll be like, "Wow, like you like Disney," and I'm like, "No, I don't. I just like the fucking jacket. Leave me alone." Yeah, I don't know.
Oh
It's-
shit! Speaking of Disney and speaking of old Disney Channel shows, tell us your story
Yeah.
about meeting the Jonas Brothers.
Yeah. So it was a lovely morning when I walked into work. I'm pretty sure I had a really bad day that day because I think that was the day I set my aunt's alarm system off because she was gone on a cruise and she like left me in her big rich house alone and she didn't show me how to use the alarm system, so I forgot to turn it back off before I left, and then the alarms went off and I was freaking out because I thought the cops were gonna show up. But anyway, I got to work and I sat down. And I hear my coworkers talking about, like, blah, 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 like, Jonas Brothers. I knew their concert was that the next day. And I was like, oh, what's
Were they doing
going
a concert
on?
at the park?
No.
Are they affiliated with Disney anymore?
I don't think so.
Like, not even the Jonas Brothers name?
I don't think so. I don't think since they reformed that they're part of Disney anymore. But yeah, I sat down, my coworkers were talking about the Jonas Brothers. I was like, oh, what's going on? And no one would really answer me. And so I was just like, what's going on? Are the Jonas Brothers here? And no one would answer me. And everyone was like walking around, going in and out. And, so I hear someone say like, blah, blah, the Jonas Brothers are coming through. And I was like, wait, are the Jonas Brothers here right now? And I said that really loudly. And suddenly the break room was quiet. And it was very quiet when I said that. And I turn around and I see this big tour group coming downstairs. I'm like, oh, this tour group, I should shut up. And then I look around again. And right next to me, like 2 feet away, is fucking Nick Jonas and his wife Priyanka and their entire family. And the break room is silent. I didn't look to see his face. Like, I don't know if he had any sort of reaction to that or if he was just like, Jesus Christ. As I quickly turned around and just like stared at the table and like tried to process what was happening. And they like slowly filed out of the room and everyone was staring at me. And so the door shuts and I was like, oh my God. And my one coworker's like, that was really embarrassing.
He was probably just really relieved that, like, you weren't a raving fangirl who then turned around and saw him and was like, oh my God,
Well,
Nick.
you
Like,
can't do that because obviously
oh, you're an
you'll get
employee.
fired.
Yeah, fair
but,
enough.
Oh my God, I was so embarrassed. And like, I don't know. I get why they don't warn us that like that's gonna happen, but also like it's the break room, you know, we're messing around being
Yeah.
idiots and like
Why would they give the Jonas Brothers a tour of the break room?
it's just to take the
Coffee.
it's like it's not pretty back there, you know. It's not
Yeah.
all Disney polished and stuff back in the break rooms, but it's just to keep them away from people as much as possible.
Oh, gotcha.
But then 2 days later, I was working another shift, and I was mad at my friend who like was one of the people that wouldn't tell me what was going on, and he was like the last person that I asked before it happened, and he didn't tell me that they were about to come through. So he was like working one of the stations when I came up, and he's like, okay, you need to calm yourself down because Kevin Jonas is on the ride right now. And I was like, you're kidding me. I couldn't, it was 2 days later. I was like, there's no way. He was like, he's on the ride right now.
Yeah.
I was like, oh my God. And I wasn't even excited to meet him. I was just nervous to fuck anything up. My heart rate, I had my Fitbit on, my heart rate went up to 146 as I was waiting
Holy
for him to
crap.
get off the
Damn,
ride.
you were nervous.
And I
Crap, that's high, dude.
and I kept telling my friend, like, it's up to 130. I'm in my cardio zone. He was like, you need to calm the fuck down. And then he got off. I didn't even talk to him. But one of his daughters was in the car behind him, and I like helped them get off the ride. And she ruined my chances of interacting with Kevin because she kept trying to close the car door, and I was like, no, you don't have to do that. That little girl.
God
she
damn
did
it.
twice. She ruined both of my chances because they rode twice and ruined both of my
Remember
chances
the,
to talk to Kevin.
Remember the defunct Jonas Brothers TV show that it was like a Keeping Up with the Kardashians
Yeah.
spinoff.
Oh.
It defunct because it got canceled.
Do you mean
pretty
not
early.
on Disney?
No, I mean the one that was like it was like when Kevin got married and it was
Yeah,
like about
yeah.
it was kind of like a reality TV show like Keeping Up with the Kardashians is, where it was like about their life, and I don't think it lasted very long.
I mean, he's like a Trump supporter now, so.
Oh, really?
Unfortunately, we have no choice but to unstan. But Kevin
Well,
was my number one, like
really?
all growing
you're
up. Yeah,
you're just being a
I always
contrarian. No one likes Kevin.
No, I always liked the reject ones. I
Wow.
liked Kevin the most,
Felt
and
bad
everyone
for
always
him.
judged me for it.
Didn't even say hi to him.
I really tried. His daughter just, damn it, you know?
Yeah, I wonder if they get if they just get like free tickets to anything when they go to Disney.
I'd assume so.
You think so?
Probably.
I've spoken to Gilbert Gottfried before.
Yes.
Subtle flex. You know, he was on the radio show that I kind of worked for this past summer because he was doing a show, and the guy who was I was on the show with, my boss was like asked him if he gets like taken care by Disney because you know he voiced Iago in Aladdin. And he asked him if he gets like taken care of by Disney, if he can like go there and they just give him like VIP passes and shit. And he was like, you know, you would think or whatever, like in his like fucked up voice. And then he was telling the story about how he went to. I mean, I don't know if I seriously doubt this is a real story, but he said that he like went to like Disneyland or some shit with his family, and he asked the lady if they could get like a VIP pass or something, and he's like a moderately popular personality.
I mean, he
guess.
was in a Disney movie.
Yeah, but like you didn't see him in it. Like
Yeah.
you heard his voice, maybe.
You probably know him better from his controversies than from his Disney.
Exactly. And let's be honest, his stand-up isn't even that amazing.
Yeah.
I
But,
didn't know Gilbert Gottfried had controversies.
He was like one of the first people to make like a 9/11 joke.
So you
Yeah.
got some heat for that.
Yeah, and
Come
he
on.
well his his stance was just that like because people were saying like, oh, you know, too soon. Too
How soon
And
was it?
it was pretty soon after. Like,
It was pretty fast.
yeah, it was a pretty quick turnaround. But he was like if it's not too soon, the joke's not funny anymore. Which is really fair. Like if no one's, you know.
The shock makes it funnier. For
Exactly.
Sure.
But anyway, so he said that he went to Disneyland and asked for VIP passes, and the lady behind the counter was like, "Sir, everyone here is a VIP." and then he said, "Yeah, but not everyone can get you fired, bitch." Which I hope happened. I hope Iago
Absolutely
told
not.
some random like could you imagine
She's
if,
like, oh shit, that's Iago.
but could you imagine if you worked when you were working like some famous person that you didn't recognize in real life like
Yeah.
threatened to get you fired?
Which I'm sure there were famous people that I did not recognize.
Yeah, maybe.
I think like some prince of a Middle Eastern country, a king of a Middle Eastern country came through. And we were supposed to ask them if they wanted a reride, but no one told us what they looked like when they came back, so we didn't. And then they just got off and
You're
left.
actually wanted criminals in their country.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah, you
never
you can
allowed
be
in,
executed on the spot if you set foot in
I'm never allowed
Qatar
in
or whatever.
Turkmenistan again. Yeah. Ooh, what a trip working at Disney was. It was fun.
Wow. You should be an Imagineer.
Yeah.
No.
No. What do they do? There's like different Imagineers for different things, right? They like design the.
Rides.
I want to be an Imagineer who hides all the lucky emblems around. You know,
The
like
what?
there's like little Mickey Mouse
Yeah.
faces all hidden around
Hidden
the park.
Mickeys. Yeah.
Yeah, I want to be that Imagineer because I feel like that takes the least amount of effort.
I don't think there's an actual job for that. I think that just happens.
I'm gonna make that. That's gonna be my official title, the Disney hider or the Disney Mickey face hider.
I knew all the hidden Mickeys in Mania.
Oh really? Mm-hmm. Were they pretty well hidden?
Yeah, I actually don't remember. I only remember 2 of them. There were
Did they
4 of
tell you
them.
where they were?
Yeah, because we would like walk the track at night, and so when I was training, they like pointed them all out to me. Yeah, I was terrible at that ride, like at the game.
Is that the one where like you shoot things?
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. It's
Yeah,
like
that-
a 3D shooting game.
Yeah,
All
yeah,
my
yeah.
coworkers like had scores in the high 300,000s, and I was like 156. Like, I went with people and they beat me. It was really sad.
What's your favorite Disney attraction? This is the Disney episode, I guess.
Damn it! It happened again. I just can't stop talking about Disney. Probably Tower of Terror.
Oh, that's pretty good. Are they getting rid of that? There was like
No.
rumors that they were getting rid of it.
They changed the one in California, obviously, but I don't know that they ever planned to change the one in Orlando because it wouldn't fit with the theming of the park anyway.
Yeah.
Because yeah, Hollywood, like, it just wouldn't fit with that section of Hollywood Studios. So I think they're gonna keep it as Tower of Terror. But I really like the Guardians of the Galaxy one too. I like them both equally.
Oh yeah, that was the one that they were gonna open, there, right, in Hollywood Studios or something.
It is. It's in California Adventure.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
Yeah, I wrote it and it was fun.
Is it the same thing as like the Toy Story one where you just shoot things, or?
No, it's the same thing as Tower of Terror except Guardians of the Galaxy.
Oh,
theme.
it just drops you from really high up.
Yeah, but they like updated a little. There's like screens in the middle. So like when you go to like a different drop, you have.
Wait,
little...
did they replace? So did they or did they not replace Tower of Terror with that?
There's two, right? So there's
Yeah.
the one in California and there's the one in.
I'm talking about the one in Orlando.
No,
They did not replace the
that one is still the original Tower of Terror.
But the one in California is the Guardians
yes.
of the Galaxy. Okay,
Yes.
gotcha. Glad it's all cleared up.
I hate that ride.
Just so our viewers know.
That
you
ride's
don't like
too
that ride?
scary for me. I don't like the feeling of free falling.
I do.
I don't either, really, but I
hate
kind of like
That's
that
like
ride.
the one feeling I don't like. I like spinning. I like going fast. But when it's like a sheer, like straight drop, and I lose my stomach, that's when I'm like, okay, I'm out. That's when I feel like I'm dying.
I changed my mind actually. Rock and Roller Coaster is my favorite.
I love that ride. Okay.
That's really the only
Why
good
is that
coaster.
why is it a
Love
Disney
that
ride?
No.
Why is Aerosmith
themed.
Disney? Yeah.
Aerosmith, indoor
They
roller
got that
coasters.
coin.
Because Steven Tyler likes money.
Yeah, for sure. No, I love it. I love like the seats and they play the songs. They play Rock This Way usually is what I get.
Yeah.
I got to ride it with the lights on actually.
Really?
Yeah, it was really cool. They have just like construction equipment in the corner.
I would be
That's
so
weird,
scared. Like if
yeah.
I was looking at like I don't know Space Mountain with the lights on.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like I would always feel like my head was gonna get knocked off.
Yeah, you like really see. I haven't ridden it, but I've talked to people who've ridden it with the lights on. It's like it's really close, or
Yeah.
it looks like it's really close.
I feel like I'd have to close my eyes.
I feel like the fact that it's in the dark makes it so much easier to ride for sure.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
As
That
opposed
one
to
fucking gives me
not
back
really.
problems though. You get knocked around a lot on Space Mountain.
That's fair.
Yeah, Space Mountain used to be my favorite, but not anymore.
still
There's
pretty
really no good coasters at Disney, if we're being totally honest. Like thrill coasters, Rock and Roller Coaster is the only
Well,
one.
that's
that,
fair. It's no like Six Flags or
Yeah.
Cedar Point.
and
or
it's not
anything.
supposed to be. But
No,
at
it's
the same
not
time,
trying to be. Yeah.
You want to have a good thrill. It's not the place to be.
Yeah. And it's kind of fucked because also like all of the big coasters, if you want to just keep going on the coasters, like there's gonna be like crazy long lines, you
Mm-hmm.
know.
I like Universal though because they have a good mix of both.
Yeah, Universal's okay. I think I went to Universal like once.
Hagrid's Motorbike Adventure, their newest
Oh, I don't
ride
think I've-
in Harry Potter World. It's fantastic.
Really?
Probably the best coaster I
I want to
I've
go
ever
back
been
to
on.
the Hogwarts place because the first time I went there, I mean, I've always been kind of like decently into Harry Potter. Like I read like most of the books when I was younger, and I've seen the movies, but I was never like super into Harry Potter. But recently, I reread all the books, and I was like really into it like last year. And last year, I was like, dang, I wish I could go to the Harry Potter world and buy my own wand or whatever. Like,
No, I love it there. The coaster though, like I don't want to spoil it almost because like it has a surprise.
I don't give a shit.
So like there's one part where the problem is like it keeps breaking down and I'm afraid they're gonna have to close it because they can't keep it open for like more than an hour at a time.
What?
It
That's
just
awful.
breaks down. I tried to ride it twice. The first time we got to the very front of the line, like we were like maybe 10 people out, and then it shut down for about 2 hours, and
That's
we waited for 2
awful.
hours, and then it was down for the rest of the day, and we just left.
Damn.
The second time, same place. I was in the same exact place. It shut down for about an hour and a half, and then I actually got on it. But it's such a complicated ride. It has 7 different launches, which launches are very complicated for coasters. Because you like stop and then you have to like totally launch and get up to speed.
Sure.
But there's this one part that's like a fucking technical feat. It's amazing. You like it's a roller coaster, right? So you're on a
Yeah.
track. There's this one part where you go into this cave, and then the entire track drops about 15 feet.
Dang.
So it's like a drop ride and a coaster in the same time.
crap.
It's really cool.
Weird.
Just a little theme park talk for you.
Yeah. We're gonna just call you the theme park fanatic.
Yep.
So we're gonna label
that's-
this video as.
Just, call me a Disney freak. We might as well.
Yep.
Guess that's what I am now.
Yeah. Yeah. Well,
What?
What?
I have to shit so bad.
Oh, really? It's coming?
Yeah.
Can we
I feel like it's gonna be soft.
can we follow you in with the mic?
Should we,
Can we follow you in with the mic? Let me get the camera out. We'll record. It'll be the only video in the episode is you taking a shit.
Everyone
definitely
pray
get some
for
audio.
Carter's shit. Maybe it'll finally
for
happen
sure.
this time.
Is this your bowels trying to cut the show off?
Maybe if that's what you guys want, or you guys can talk while I shit.
Carter's bowels. What are we doing?
Yeah, let's get it close up on that.
Are you gonna fart? Fart mic,
Should
fart
I?
mic, fart
Wait.
mic.
Sophie, you might want to move. I wanna fart
Do
into
it.
This mic.
Wait, fart into the pop filter, maybe.
Should I? Well, now the fart's going away.
You're just.
It's going away. No, alright, just fart into that mic. Fart into that mic.
I can't
You're gonna have to do
do it. It
it.
was really quiet.
I heard it.
It was really quiet.
I wonder if the. Do
It's
you
gonna
think the?
smell. I
Do you
just
think?
know
Do
it.
you think the microphone picked it up? Do
Yeah, we can try again.
No.
you have another one?
Yeah, I feel it.
Alright, do it.
You know what? It smells. I can't.
I'm ashamed to be on this podcast.
I
now.
can't smell it.
Can you take my part out of the audio?
Here's the whole
part.
Do you really have another fart? I want to hear it. I want the
I feel like
microphone
it's
to
not
pick
gonna
it
be
up.
loud. It's just gonna be stinky.
Fucking loser.
It's just gonna be stinky.
We suffer, so you don't have to.
Here, wait. Let's just fake it. No one will know. Okay, Carter, here, come up to the microphone. Fart. Oh, man, that was so
shit.
stinky, man.
God.
Oh, jeez. Our show sucks.
Oh my gosh.
Well, thanks for coming on, Sophie,
Yeah,
for
yeah,
being
thanks.
our.
You're welcome.
You're kind of our first guest, but kind of not.
Like I said, I'm the reason why you all are here, so you're welcome.
Yeah, that's fair. Yeah,
Of
the
The grandmother.
you're the matriarch of the whole plate show.
Listen to our episode of Existentialisms with Carter and Sophie
That's a
on
good
the
show.
Wiley Radio archive.
There's only one episode.
There's only one we
Then
recorded.
Check them out. Yeah. We can't. I guess there's something wrong with their archive, and we couldn't archive any of our episodes.
such
So
bullshit.
I guess while you're waiting for our episodes to go up, listen to theirs. I don't know if it's good though. I can't vouch for it.
You don't know,
I don't
if,
know
it's,
if it's good
It
either.
is good. and it's
I
probably
haven't
not
listened
good.
to it actually. I'm sorry. I
Probably
think
just okay.
I think I like tuned in for like a minute when you guys were like Facebook, like live streaming it before, but
That's
but that's about it.
I'd love to listen to it just to hear in Sophie's voice when she gets mad at me, but can't. It's on air, so she can't like yell at me. Like you'll just be able to tell.
You can do that now. Before we end the show, do you want to yell at Carter?
Hey Carter, fuck you.
Oh shit.
I fucking hate you.
Oh, shit.
You're the worst friend I've ever had in my life.
You heard it here first, folks.
I love you, Sophie.
The feud of the century, maybe? I don't know.
Not clickbait. Not clickbait.
Not clickbait, feud of the century. They get fucking pissed. And then they listen. And it's like, hey, I fucking hate you. And, okay, thanks for listening. This has been The Whole Plate. I'm Jack.
And this is Carter.
Sorry.
Yeah, bye.
Peace out. yo.
Bye.